Hey, what's going on everybody? Dude, iOS 11.4 finally dropped today. It's been a long time coming. We've had a ton of betas. I think we had probably 6 or 7 betas. And this is a huge release considering the fact that iOS 12 is about to come out, and I think this might be the last official version of iOS that we'll see up until the betas of iOS 11 come out. I don't know if there's going to be like an 11.4.1 or anything, but let's see how it runs on the iPhone 6. So there are a lot of features, security fixes, all that stuff that happened throughout the 11.4 betas, but the 2 key features that were brought into iOS 11.4 were AirPlay 2 and iCloud in the messages. So I don't own an AirPod or anything like that, but just know that AirPlay 2 is apparently much better. So if you want to go ahead and sync up your phone with a HomePod or something, there's now more features for you to do that. You can also select individually which speaker, HomePod, or whatever you want to sync to, and you can also control the volume individually for each one. So that's super cool. And iCloud in the messages is probably the greatest part in my opinion. So what you have to do is you have to go into here and you go into iCloud and you want to make sure messages is enabled. Right now I have it disabled. This is not my main account. And from there, all of the messages that you have on your messaging app will be synced through iCloud. So if you delete something from here, if you add something from here, it'll be synced on with all of your other devices as well. And this is super cool that, if you have a MacBook and if you have an iPad and you have those devices synced up, you can easily just, delete a message on your iPad and it'll be the same thing on your messaging app on your iPhone. So that's super cool, and that's probably one of the greatest features of iOS 11.4 because Apple announced they were going to add that back in June of last year, and I think they had to hurry up and add that into this version because June is right around the corner. In WWDC they're going to announce iOS 12. So I did run a multi-core score. Now this is kind of weird a little bit. So on the betas of iOS 11, I was getting 44,815 as my multi-core score, and I stated in that video that pretty much the Antutu benchmarking app was messed up because the score went from like 70 something thousand down to 44, and the phone did not, go down that much in performance. So I guess Antutu fixed that problem, and maybe it was the beta problem in iOS, but now I don't have that problem. So I reran it and I ended up getting 80,057. So that went up probably almost twice the amount. It's definitely interesting how it went up that because it went from 44 to 80, so I can't really blame. I think it is iOS. I don't think it's Antutu doing these problems. So with that being said, maybe the performance is better. Tomorrow I will have a comparison between iOS 11.3.1 or 3.2, I don't remember which one was the last one, and iOS 11.4 extensively so you can see the scores, you can see the app opening and all that. And those videos will be out tomorrow. So this is what I would say. If you want the latest and greatest, if you want the most stable, most secure, I haven't had any problems with it so far, I would recommend updating to 11.4. But if you do care about jailbreaking or anything like that, I would recommend staying where you're at. Maybe, I think 11.3.1, there's been exploits for it, so there's about to be a jailbreak out for it soon. So, the choice is yours. I would recommend updating. But if you do care about jailbreaking, stay where you're at. And guys, that is pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button. That'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. We're hitting goals like crazy. iOS 12 is about to come out in next week. So we're about to have a bunch of videos dropping of that. I actually just started a Patreon. I started a while ago, but I never really did anything with it. If you guys want to see more reviews, me reviewing more stuff, getting my hands on more older phones, older gaming consoles, all that stuff, please definitely feel free to click that link in the description to my Patreon and donate there. That'll mean so much. And check out all the other links in the description as well. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.